Hey everybody, welcome to Neurodivergent Gaming. I'm your host, Tailgate Coolie Cat Meow, and you know what we got going on over here? High scores and low dopamine. Let's go! But it is partially to blame. Oh no, the vines got us. Alright, well, I was thinking it might be something like help might by using rainbow spinners and puzzles. Complete all steps for a grand prize. Alright, we can do that. Rainbow spinners is what they're called. I've been calling them pinwheels. There's one. Oh, perfect. And it's next to a bomb. All right. Let's do just a little bit of stuff so we can get more pieces. If you do it before you have a lot of pieces, then it doesn't turn as much into bombs. So I like to play a little bit more before we do that. I never like to use that one like right off, first off. That could have been 5 in a row there, but then it made another match for us and it was no longer 5 in a row. But I think we're doing great here. I don't know how we're going to get 7 more of the hats. That's going to be tough. But aside from getting 7 more of the hats, I think we can definitely get these jars. I say that, but now I'm not sure. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's really good. Okay, so we'll do one of those next to the rainbow spinner. Okay, one move left. And there we got a helicopter. I was like, I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but we got that helicopter. So, got him. And we'll see. Those are cute little blue bags. We'll see what that does for us in that spinner thingy. Okay, so we used 2 spinners, and that gave us like a little progress towards something. So let's keep going and see if we can use some more spinners. This one looks cool. I like this board. That's a lot of stone we gotta get rid of in 25 moves though. So that might be kind of difficult. But we can do it. Yeah. I didn't want to do that move because you told me to. I wanted to come up with my own move. I think we gotta go like down here or something. Do some stuff over here. Alright, that's good. That'll do stuff. Okay, that's really good because then we can transport it like that. 15 moves left. Yeah, I see that, but I didn't know if that's what I wanted to do or not. Okay. Gotta get some stuff going on over here to the left side. It seems like we've done a bunch of stuff on the right side, but we need to do some more stuff on the left side to get this cleared out down here. Oh, that's good. We'll do that. And that was pretty good too. So let's do that. Oh, good. A 3x3. Love those. Those are always good. And then we have a pinwheel. I'd love to get a power up next to it. But I don't think... Yes, I can. There we go. And then I can turn it into a bunch of helicopters. Paper airplanes. I called them a helicopter. It's not a helicopter. It's a paper airplane. And I think that takes care of it. No, we had one more piece right up there. I thought that would take care of it. Alright, we're going to retry it. I think we only have 1 life left. But we're going to try to make it happen. Alright, now... I want to make some power-ups. I gotta get some power-ups. That's the only way. Okay, that one's good because we can do the up-down one there, and that'll make a big difference. And then we'll pull that one down. Okay, doing good. Let's activate that one and this one. Okay, think we'll move that one to the left. And now it's almost F5 in a row for those yellows over there, but didn't get that. Didn't get that. That's a 5 in a row there, and then we can make a bunch of these paper airplanes. They're probably not paper. I don't know why I'm saying paper airplanes. They're just little purple airplanes. They might not be made of paper. Okay, we got that. And where else can we make power-ups? Yeah, we can make a little airplane up there. We have 8 moves. So let's do that. And this, maybe? No, I don't think that was a good one. I don't think that was a good move. I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to do very good here. We need stuff over on the left here because that's where the... Okay, well that was good, but now we're out of moves. And you'll see up here, we gotta wait 16 more minutes before we get another life. So that's all the puzzle stuff we're gonna do for now. We're going to give it, yeah, go ahead and lose that. We're gonna give it a little bit of time to build our lives back up. And I thought I had more blue plants over there, but maybe I don't. Excuse me, little birdies. You guys standing in my way. And I think we'll get 5 gloves doing that. And then that'll give us 5 of the garden tool thingies, which we can put the shovels next to each other, sell that little plant there. Let's zoom in a little, and we'll sell that seedling. This kind of goes with those things. And this swan goes with these things there. So we're not going to sell the swan. We're going to see about getting him merged with the stuff over there. So the swan turns into this bunny, turns into the squirrel, turns into the fox, turns into the deer, and then we can see what else it turns into. So I'll try to build that up to get all the little forest creatures, I guess. Looks like we got 2 foxes. 2 foxes. So we got that going for us. Let's sell some of these trees that we don't want. And the seedling we don't want. And I don't want that nectar, but these birds, they just do what they want, man. Okay, so where are we now? Let's, what do we want to work on? Let me see where that is. Okay, those turn into the one that's white on top and then the white with the green flowers. So if we merged all 3 of those, it would just give us 1 more of those. And that's not enough to make anything out of those. Let's merge some of our eggs. Let's take this merge 5 only off down here and merge some of our eggs so we can clear up some space that way. And maybe, okay, there we go. And it looks like we can buy some of this stuff too, so I kind of want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of want to do stuff like that. And then merge 5. Yeah. So, because we have like $34,193 up there. So, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quest complete. Okay, that's good. Alright, we're completing quests by merging all these. Love that. And what's it giving us? Oh, it's going to give us a little bee thingy. I want to grow my little bee farm over here so much. So that's exactly what I need. Where am I going to put it? I'm going to sell this lamp and put it there. So excited about that. I love those bee things. I want to keep it up. And we're going to have to sell something or merge something so we can set this down. That way we can do merge 5 on those. And Then we got Erickson, maybe. We'll see how far we can take Erickson. Okay, we take him up to that level. Not bad. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got 3, so let's go 4, 5, and merge those. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Merge those. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Merge those. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, we'll just merge the 3. All right, so let's go Francois and Seymour and Barnes. All right, that's pretty good. And I think that might be all the merging we can do. I want to get a lot more money so I can do that purchasing thing there. Buy a bunch of eggs and merge them. That was fun. Okay, so let's get these gloves, and I think that'll give us 5. Okay, we got our little shovel things. We need one more of the... It's not a shovel, it's like a tiller. We need one more of those to make 5 and merge. And we're going to sell that hamper. We don't want that red hamper. And do we, what do we got here star-wise? This isn't any of those stars. Okay. But we have, it looks like 5 of these now. So let's do that. And then we can move this one here. And we'll move that there. Okay, now I want to get these coins. Oh man, I forgot. I need to move these eggs back where my egg stash is, because we're going to be in trouble. The birds are starting to fill it up with nectar. No, birdos. I don't want you to do that. Okay. They're going to start filling it up with nectar. And I don't want all that nectar. But I understand these birdos need something to do. So I guess I'll let them do stuff. Alright, that's 5 of those. And would you stop bringing nectar? And I don't want any of those plant things either. Go over there, Ladybug. You go to bed. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Alright, you were trying to bring me a glove. Let's merge those and then get the glove. And then that'll give us 3 gloves. I usually like to wait for 5, but we're going to go ahead and do some merging so we can make some room. And then that will give us those. I'm going to move all of this nectar that I didn't even want down here. And that will clear up some space there. Then we can come back over here and focus on this money. We want money. How do we get money? Money. I think we get money by doing the honey. I think that's the best way to get the money. Get the money with the honey. So we will do a bunch of honey, and then we'll make a honey stand, which will generate us some money. And then we can do the egg thing. That guy's sleepy. Somebody else over here is sleepy. That guy's sleepy. Sleepy birds. That's the only way that you can get the birds to stop doing things without your consent, is to make them tired. But it's so hard when you have a lot of birds to make them all tired so that they will all stop doing things you don't want them to. And the 4 little 1, 2, 3, 4 taps, that gives us the right number of birds harvesting it, because, yay, we got 2 of those. It gives us the right number of birds harvesting it because 2 can harvest it at a time, and it takes a double tap to do it. So I just go 1, 2, 3, 4 on those things. And got some hampers. I'm of course selling all the hampers because they take money to open, and I'm trying to get money, not spend money. So it'd be silly for me to spend it if I'm trying to get it. And these birdos are kind of standing there. Okay, so we got 4 of these honey eggs, and we have 3 honey, and that's a 4th honey that he's bringing me right there. We got 3 gloves plus a 4th glove. We need 1 more glove. Can we get one with those? Doesn't look like it. All right, we got to wait for 1 more glove before we can do that. We need a little bit more space. Let's do that. And then we can move those eggs there, and we can get some more honey. And it gives us 2 baskets. We want to just sell those. So we're not interested in baskets. We don't want baskets. We just want money so we can buy a bunch of eggs. I was wondering if there was going to be a second bird that comes over there. Now this guy's sleeping. Go to your home. I can't move him. Why can't I move him? Goodness gracious. Okay, where was he headed, though? He was headed up here somewhere. I don't know. Okay, we have these 2 little blue ones here. The ghost firefly. So we can get rid of one of those things. And go ahead and merge 5 of those and then pop those down. Sell our basket. And we need a couple more honeys. We need a couple more honeys. There we go. We got 5 of those honeybees now, so we're going to go ahead and merge those. And then we're just going to keep getting the honey. More and more honey. And that will give us these. We get the honey, and it gives us these crates of jars of honey. And 5 of those makes, hopefully, one of those honey stands. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Yeah, a honey stand. And then the honey stand gives money and honey. It gives money and honey. Possibly because that rhymes. So, and what we want to do is collect all the money so we can buy the eggs. I think I have a lot of eggs just kind of stored around, and they take up most of my room. Maybe not most of my room, but like look over here, all these eggs. So I kind of want to do like an egg clean out situation. And get I want to see too where this thing is on the. Okay, so the midsummer apiary is what gives us honey. The honey sprout turns into a honey tree, turns into a growing honey tree. And the growing honey tree and the young honey tree and the handsome honey tree, all of those give us the honeycomb. We can merge the honeycomb to make a jar of honey. It looks like the lavender apiary gives us honeycomb as well. But then when we get the sunflower apiary and the midsummer apiary, they start giving us jars of honey. And I want to go down this and see what this maximum honey is for the apiaries. And I like that it's called an apiary as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you feel like it. That's the hit. Catch you next time. Bye.